everybody. Today we're going to do a keto Reuben casserole. The reason I do a lot of these Reuben recipes is because my husband likes Reubens and he's trying to cut back. So this will be our keto recipe for the week. Now, as you've seen in my previous recipes that have anything to do with corned beef, we cannot find corned beef at the stores in my town. So because of that, we have to use canned, and usually once you use them in whatever it is, you can't really tell the difference. So first thing you need to do is get out a glass baking dish, and we're going to spray that down with some cooking spray. You need to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Okay. And while you're gonna assemble, you need to go ahead first and take your sauerkraut and kind of drain it. And I was putting it in a strainer or a colander, and I was kind of mashing it through, kind of get all the excess liquid off of it. So we've already greased our pan, and then we need to basically just like this. It's just really fast recipe. I would take this and slice it, but most of the time it doesn't slice. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of break it in there with a fork. I'm going to double the recipe because I'm not sure this can's going to spread out into enough for just one layer. I'm sorry, 2 layers. I need 2 layers. Use that. Okay. I'll just spread it around. And you can use the corned beef you get from the deli. That's what the original recipe calls for, and it calls for a pound of it. So next thing, you top it with sauerkraut and pickles, and we're only going to use 1 full can of sauerkraut. I believe it's a 14 or 15 ounce can, so we're only going to need half for each layer. Time we use dill relish instead of chopped dill pickles, so the next thing you need to add is your dill pickles. Kind of just spread them out. And the next thing, it says top with half the sauce mixture and top with 1/3 of the cheese. Okay, well, the sauce is 1/2 cup of dressing. I don't see how I'm going to be able to spread that out. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 layers. So okay, 12 ounces of Swiss. I guess your cheese is going to be what separates it. So let's just spread this out. I just got baby Swiss, but I'm pretty sure either is fine. Let's kind of spread that out a little bit. I'm going to place a link to the recipe below, and then that way you can use your own discretion on how to do this. Alright, let's make sure we got everything. Sauce. Yeah. Alright, so then we're going to go back through again. And You could probably actually put this on sandwiches, I guess, if you didn't want to do keto. The only thing with this top layer is going to be kind of hard to spread everything out. So you need to keep that in mind. Okay. The next thing would be our sauerkraut again. This is the last half of that can of sauerkraut. I'm pretty sure you could use jarred and any kind of refrigerated, whatever you like. Okay. All right. And it's supposed to be meat, sauerkraut, sauce pickles. So, is there pickles everywhere? Okay. And the remaining sauce. And the last layer will be cheese. Okay. And then you put this into a preheated 400-degree oven about 10 or 15 minutes until it's hot and bubbly. And the cheese is melted thoroughly. Okay, let's kind of spread that out a little bit. Okay, before you do that, you need to make sure that it's covered with foil. See you in a few minutes. Okay, so this is the finished product. Not exactly the prettiest thing I've ever made, but I do have some hoagie rolls, and that's an idea. And we can also put it over pasta if you wanted to do that, or riced cauliflower to keep it keto. But I mean, it didn't taste bad. I'm just not a fan of Reuben sandwiches or anything like that. But the people that like Reubens, they would probably get a kick out of it. But I do feel like it would have been better made with the lunch meat or the sandwich meat or deli meat instead of out of the can. But I think it's going to look probably about the same. So there you go. It was real easy, quick, simple. Didn't take much to put it together. See you next time.